Here's a girl, she's a star. She's got style. Steffi Star, you see her face around the town. She's popular. Steffi Star.
Hi, I'm Stephanie Weinstein.
And I'm Meredith Keach.
I'm so excited.
Hello? Sorry. These are our esteemed guests.
Yes.
Alexa Weinstein and Brooke Imbornone.
Members of Weinstein Keach.
We are excited, but we're also a little bit exhausted because we're here for a recap of Brewery Bingo, Weinstein Keach fundraiser for St. Jude's Hospital, Children's Research Hospital.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And I have no eye makeup on today because it was just too much to put on after the big event.
Do we want to start with complaints?
Yes. My voice, I have no voice.
Okay.
So I'll be speaking minimally today.
Yeah,
Meanwhile,
thank
you
God.
weren't even
Lucky
on the
for all
microphone
of
that
you.
much. And I'm surprised your
I
voice
know.
is like this.
I was mingling.
I'm in a
I was
full
working
face
the
of
room.
makeup post-event. This is unlike me. I'm never in a full
I'm in a
face.
You
full
look
face.
stunning.
Wow.
Alexa, you legit have a vocal nodule issue that
know.
you need to go to the ENT.
I know.
Complaints? Do you have complaints you'd like to get off your chest before we get started?
I have too many, so it's not worth it.
Okay.
I have a few.
Brookie, do
too.
you have any good ones?
Yeah. I think that first and foremost, people are hungry. They want to eat.
I already ate breakfast and lunch.
So did I.
I didn't have lunch yet.
Well, no, I meant like, are we debriefing on the event or are we complaining about our lives?
We're just complaining
Both.
about our lives right now.
And then we'll launch in. Yeah.
Okay.
Stephanie
Well,
likes to
Brookie
complain
came
and
out
get
of
it
the-
off her chest.
She came out of the car and said I had 2 hard-boiled eggs. I wish it was a turkey sandwich.
Oh, yeah, that is my complaint.
Well, I was hungry this morning.
So was
I
I.
was
Me too. I made a full breakfast.
We didn't eat last night.
We
Brookie,
don't. We're so
you
skinny.
should go to White's Bakery after this and go get the turkey on the egg roll with avocado.
It's everything.
It is the
Really?
most delicious
Those
sandwich.
I had my lunch. I had 2 hard-boiled eggs.
I can't see Brooke.
Oh. Yeah, I had my 2 hard-boiled eggs, so I think I got to just push through and wait till dinner. I'll get the turkey sandwich tomorrow. Actually, I'll get the turkey sandwich Friday after my closing.
Muzzles.
Will you get the pasta salad with it?
Maybe.
Or
I'm
a
on
chip.
I'm on a diet.
Oh. So maybe just a
But I'm trying to
sandwich.
make it a lifestyle change, so I don't want to restrict myself. So I'll get it on Friday. I'm
Everything
excited
in
to eat my
moderation.
sandwich and pasta salad on Friday.
Yeah.
Oh, delicious. That's
Delay,
wonderful,
don't
Brookie.
deny.
Right.
Oh, I love it, Mary. Delay, don't deny.
Oh, that's good. I like that.
It's not mine. I am copying someone, but that's
Oh.
what they say.
Oh, wonderful.
Anyway, okay, so let's start from the beginning, ladies. Tell us, let's go back 3 years and tell us where it all began. Why did you decide to partner with St. Jude's Hospital? And how did you come up with your venue? And how did you, where did the brain to start this magnificent event begin?
I think it goes before that. And I know this might sound corny, but it started in
Temple.
Hebrew High.
Yes,
It
we
did.
We went to Hebrew High in Brockton, Temple Beth Amuna, and we would go to the homeless shelter every other week
On Tuesdays.
on Tuesdays.
So the
And
mothers could go run their errands.
Oh.
it says I don't think they were running errands, were they?
Well,
I think they were there.
So
but they
you
were cooking and
you were
cleaning.
babysitting,
Right.
Pretty
in order
much
for them to
doing
be able
crafts with the kids.
Got it.
We fell in love. We loved it.
the Evelyn House
Yes, in Stoughton.
in Stoughton
Nice.
is where we went.
Yep. And then
And basically, it wasn't a traditional Hebrew High. It was to basically, have goodwill and tzedakah and essentially give back, right? So we've built this foundation of giving back. And, in our young adult life, we wanted to continue that and find a way. And we felt it was right to create something that was centered around children.
Mhm.
And Coldwell Banker has a massive partnership with St. Jude's. And, every child deserves a home, whether they're sick or they're not sick. So, everything just kind of aligned together beautifully with the children and working in real estate and finding something that we can, give back and do.
Yep.
For those of you who don't know what Hebrew High is, both of these girls had fabulous bat mitzvahs and decided to continue their Hebrew education after their bat mitzvah, which is very unusual because most children quit Hebrew school.
So do you take
after
it
their
in
bat
order,
mitzvah.
you take these classes, so in Catholicism they call it CCD, and you have to go you have to do CCD once a week, and you learn the religion background.
We learned nothing.
Yeah, we
Okay.
No, it was just to go hang out. There'd be like snacks.
Yeah, but
we'd
we had
hang out.
Kosher Corner.
We'd hang out in Franny's office.
But what I'm
It
saying
was
is,
fun.
what's the point of the
Hebrew
Hebrew
High?
High? Yeah.
it's just to continue on, and it's a different.
It's a different angle of
Yeah.
You're not
learning
sitting-
Judaism.
You're not
Oh,
sitting in the
okay.
classroom.
Yeah.
And
But
it
do you
didn't
do it in order
the
to get a bat
Torah.
mitzvah?
No,
No,
they've already.
this was
they were
after.
already bat mitzvah.
This was
And
like,
then you do Hebrew High after you
this
get
was
the
like
bat mitzvah.
15 plus, 15
Got
to
it.
18.
Okay.
Right.
And it did look good on a college application.
Got it.
Right.
But it was just like a fun thing. We could, hang
Yeah,
out with our
it-
other friends.
you went to the homeless shelter. I feel like every other week you did something.
we
we
would like kind of learn.
I think it was more like supposed to be like community building, and like on the Tuesday we didn't go to the homeless shelter. I think we're all just kind of like hanging out, but we were supposed to essentially like get in touch with our like religious side together. You know, we would have something that we would talk
But
about.
again, we
or
would hang out
kibitz
in
about or
Franny's
whatever.
office and eat
Right.
the snacks.
Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
I think it's a great thing that we did it.
So it was every other week social event.
Essentially, yeah.
Every other week social event, every other week at the Evelyn House.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
But we loved going to
But
the
you were
homeless shelter.
touched by the Evelyn House.
Yes. Yes.
Truly.
Got it.
Yep. So
What was it about the Evelyn House that you found a connection to?
well, you know how much I love children.
Yeah.
So
He loves kids.
I love the kids. And I just felt like we were making a difference, even just doing arts and crafts with them. The kids were like so excited. The parents were so
They
excited.
loved it.
It was a good way to help our community. And like even just like put a smile on their faces.
Right. It
You
brought
got to go
such
play
joy.
with kids.
Yep. And then we would bring them gifts, and it was like the
Oh,
cutest thing
yes,
ever.
around the holidays.
Like around the holidays. It was just a great experience for
It
us.
really was.
So we were talking about that, and we were like, how can we do something?
How?
How can we give back again? Because I feel like the holidays, everyone's like, me,
It's a-
me. Mothers, what are you
You
whispering
know what?
about?
Your vantage point might be different.
What are you talking about?
Mothers do
Like,
this.
what are you
They
whispering about?
say this isn't true because they remember it differently.
Like,
I remember it differently.
What do you-
how the fundraiser got started?
No, that's
Okay, so what?
We'll talk after the show.
well. No, I mean we wanted to do something for our team to give back, and the foundation started.
Like, what?
Well, I think,
Like, we did
think-
want to throw a party.
but
100%.
Yes.
for
I
a
mean,
good cause.
I think Stephanie's point is right, but it's also when you say I want to create an event, right? So
Mhm.
you have a team of people who can do something, right? Having events in any business is positive. There's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with, hey, I'm wearing my hat. I wore it last night. But you
fabulous.
say I want to have an event, but why did you pick St. Jude's? And this is why. You could have picked an animal hospital. You
Right.
could have picked, God knows what cause.
Yeah.
And that's what I find fascinating is that you had this experience, which I didn't even know about. What?
Mom, just say it. Like, if
You're
you're gonna
being very rude.
if you're gonna giggle, like,
And you're trying to take the microphone,
is.
so we'll talk
See?
about her.
yeah,
Right.
Okay. We did your complaints and you passed. So,
Mother,
what would
just-
you like to talk about?
It's okay. We'll continue
Well,
on.
now I want to know what you were thinking.
Yeah.
Me as well.
And I'm starting to sweat.
Well,
Are you
Well,
going to hijack it again?
You're taking our
Nope.
spotlight.
Okay.
No, I'm not.
You did nothing for this event.
I know. Okay,
So-
this is how I remember from the very beginning.
I would like to hear Stephanie's
We were
version.
just cute little Team Weinstein, and we said we wanted to do an event. And I was thinking of who it would be good to partner up with. And so I found that Coldwell Banker was partnered with St. Jude's. So then we said St. Jude's. And then you girls did everything.
right.
That's essentially what we
Wait,
said.
I think we
That's
just
the
said
same
that
thing.
now.
That's
They
literally
just
what
said
we
that.
just said.
Stephanie just wanted the praise that she
She
figured
totally
out about
did.
the
She
partnership.
did.
Meanwhile, I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure
she-
Brooke figured that out.
You
I
guys
think it was
had
maybe
the
a
focus
mutual.
of the conversation
No,
and she didn't like it.
100%.
Mother's getting. Can we turn her microphone off?
Yeah.
Please.
Shut her
Adam,
down.
thank you.
Shut her down.
She just wanted some sort of recognition.
I'm sorry.
It's
I can't
giving
tell a lie.
Meredith. It's giving.
There's no, you didn't change anything of what they said.
It's giving narcissistic.
You didn't change anything.
It really is.
Irene.
Anyway, back to
Anyway,
Brooke and
anyway,
Alexa,
back to
Okay,
girls.
well, Mother did.
our guest.
I will give you a little credit. You did. You found out that we partnered.
Well,
and we
I
were
did-
like, you know what? Perfect, because St. Jude's is a great organization.
And then Auntie Benny and I said, we can't do anything.
no,
Right.
Because we're not good. And Brooke and Alexa
But-
took it from that day one
I will say.
and made it into what it was that first
She
year.
has to. She has to do
Okay.
it.
Anyways, I will say though, people like people love this organization because they essentially give 100% to the children.
Well,
And
that's the
research.
other thing.
Like Susan G. Coleman, they give like
Well, we're
20
not-
cents over
Let's
the
not bash
No,
other
we're not
organizations.
bashing any
I'm
organization.
not bashing, I'm
but
just saying.
the point is, and that is the point.
Right.
Everyone
There's-
loves St.
yes.
Jude's.
It's a beautiful organization.
And it worked
for children
perfectly.
who
I
right.
have to turn my
Are
volume
need-
down. 'cause
Why?
You guys are so loud.
Imagine this
Well,
is
the Jews have to
normal.
scream over each other.
I know. Everyone's
Hence-
fighting for a word.
Hence why I have no
Okay.
voice.
So you guys had a volunteer initiative when you were in your teen years.
Yes.
And so you liked the idea of St. Jude's, regardless of whose brainchild it was,
Yeah,
to
that's so funny.
partner. And so moving forward from there, you say, okay, we're going to do an event.
Correct.
How did you end at your location?
Okay, so I think it goes back a little deeper of like what the idea was before we even settled on the location.
Excuse me.
Oh my God.
Do you want me to
Tell us.
interview you?
No,
Tell us.
wasn't Kimmy Imbornone was involved in this as well.
Mother was
She
involved.
said, call Frank Altieri.
But
Yeah, I had nothing to do with the location.
the idea came
Okay.
from I was out on a Thursday, like in Dorchester, with friends having lunch or dinner, and all of a sudden this guy started coming around handing out bingo cards, and I was like, "What is this?" And I was like, "Oh, this is actually really fun."
Oh, I forgot.
Remember?
about that.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I was like, I didn't go to play. I just happened to be there the night it happened. And I said, wow, this is something that, gives an activity, but also provides fun music for a big crowd. And it's almost like killing two birds with one stone. You don't have to come up with an activity and have music. It's all in one. And then we said, oh, ding, ding, ding. I think actually Mother said, let's do it at the brewery. I said, okay, brewery bingo.
Yep.
It just rolls.
Done.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think that's how it all happened.
Yeah. Kimmy was like our
Consult.
Yes.
A consultant.
She
Yeah.
was.
Yep.
I mean, she's, yes.
But
She'll
it's
always
just,
be my consultant.
it's just
that's
crazy
for sure.
that the first year we raised $5,000 and we thought, I mean, not
We were jumping
diminishing
for
it,
joy.
but we were like, that is so, like we raised $5,000.
Yes.
The next
Oh, yeah.
year,
Wait a
we-
minute. Yeah, but that first year we raised $5,000. We're like, we need to have our photo taken with
Oh,
the
press
president of the
release.
company.
Yep.
Right.
We raised $5,000.
Meanwhile,
Unfortunately, Pauline couldn't make it. She was busy. So
she had something going on.
Angela came.
We love
we
Ann.
love it.
We love Angela. Yeah. Oh no, Angela couldn't come either.
No, it was Jill.
It was Jill.
Oh, you're
Yep,
right.
it was
I forgot.
Jill.
Yep.
Angela came the second year.
Yeah,
Yep.
Jill said, "Sorry, you'll have to have me."
We were fine
And
with
we
that.
said-
Anywho,
Yeah, and so
so the next year, we kind of kicked it in gear a little bit
Nobody
more.
even spoke about my absence at the first
Oh,
event.
I get a phone
now
call.
Wait a minute. I have to go back to the first event. Honestly, Brooke really. Alexa, you were helpful.
No, Alexa did a
Brooke
lot.
And Kimmy, but Brooke
Brooke
really
does
took
the
the
whole-
reins
yeah.
as soon as we from day one. And all of a sudden, the day of the event, we got a screaming phone call.
I thought someone had passed away
We didn't know what happened. Brooke Imbornone came down
with COVID-19.
with COVID. She could not make the event after all the
Screaming.
work
Yep.
she had done.
I wasn't even there.
She wasn't
To
even
see
there.
the fruits of my
The
labor.
poor thing couldn't even go.
I
So
was
now it was
hysterical.
me, Alexa, Auntie Benny, and Mrs. Imbornone to hold down the fort.
Yeah, and Brookie was at home. She was doing all the admin
Wait,
stuff.
didn't we have
Venmo.
you on FaceTime?
Yeah.
Just for a brief minute, yeah.
Yeah.
I did. I was laid up in bed
But-
because I had COVID and I was absolutely devastated.
I
But,
know.
I mean,
but you
it
know
was
what? It
sad.
worked. It also worked out. You did all the Venmo stuff from home.
I was
You
livid.
did all the
And-
admin stuff.
And then honestly, after that, I was like, I have been washing my hands. I do that normally, but like excessively, taking elderberry, vitamins, everything. I'm like, I am not getting sick. I need to be present at this event. I will
Yes.
not let anyone.
What is that? Oh my God! They're drilling in the room over.
I mean, don't they know that we're here?
Don't they know that there's celebrities in this room?
I thought a motorcycle was coming through the hallways.
Anyways, so yes, I didn't happen to be there for the first year. But
Somehow, some way, we managed to get through
It
that
was
first
great.
year.
second year rolls around.
I think we
we
got
had-
a little bit of a bigger sponsorship.
Wait, did we?
This
were
is when
we?
this was our
We were merged.
Yes.
We were, at
this was
point.
this was our hard launch.
We merged, but we just attended the Keach
There wasn't-
contingent.
yeah.
Because you
Right.
guys, it was your thing, and we
had
hadn't,
Weinstein
we didn't have
Keach
the
on it.
drilling.
yeah, we didn't have it.
I can't hear you.
That was the first
drilling.
one I attended.
Adam's
I don't know
Adam's-
why. I'm sure I had a
Adam's
conflict
texting.
the first year.
Well, you
No.
know, Meredith,
No, Mary, you were there. You won the scratch
You were
ticket.
there the first
You were
year.
there.
Oh, I was?
You
Yeah.
were in a big.
You
I
came-
remember you were in a
no, I
long
thought
fur
Lainey
coat.
won the.
That was second year.
Oh, that was second.
Meredith, you were there in your fur
I did.
coat.
Okay.
Meredith, you
I
came
won.
and you were
I
very
don't even remember.
generous.
Yeah.
I don't even remember. Okay.
So
yeah.
So
Second year.
we got some more sponsorships. We were merged with KRG, Keach Realty Group. So we did have a bigger team.
We had more support.
Yep. So we doubled that. We raised 10,000, which
We
we
had
were
a-
What
like,
did you do different in your? To double from your first year to your second.
Well,
what
I-
did you do different?
I think that
more sponsorships.
we had people reach out to us asking, how can we help? And, they wanted to give a monetary donation. So we had, partners like,
like our fathers
Our
who both own
fathers.
companies.
and
Small business
Vieira
owners.
last
Yep.
year was. So,
Yeah.
there's other people came to us and they wanted to be a part of it. So that's where we kind of
Billy
got.
Adams.
I will
Billy
say,
Adams.
Billy Adams. I will say, Meredith K. Keach, another genius move was, okay, so if someone can't attend, how can they buy tickets?
Right.
Right.
That was
Brilliant.
because we
did
we
the
raised
premium
$1,000 in premiums before we even started
Before
last
we
year
even got there.
because of Meredith K. Keach.
Correct. It was so brilliant.
So that was another huge
We
thing
learned-
because if
we
you,
learn something new every year. That
because
was
not
great.
everyone can come to East. Some
Right.
people live in the city; they can't
Right.
come.
Right.
They have kids, but what if they can?
For the third year, I mean, wow, look how we've grown.
Shout
people
out
don't even
to
know.
Samantha Godfrey. That
Okay,
girl
so-
is a
So second
godsend.
one.
Second
Now
one.
third one.
All right. So we went 5,000 the first year,
10,000.
10,000 the second year.
Yep.
Now we come to year 3. I literally did nothing.
No, you
No.
donated beautiful raffles.
You
Well,
donated. You did stuff.
You
Number
shopped-
one, it's your name on there.
And
You
your social
donated a
media.
ton of money for the raffles.
Yes.
And your social media was on point.
But
Correct.
that's honestly what we wanted.
right.
Right.
That's what we needed from her.
You're the
She's
team
not-
lead.
Right.
She's like, I don't want to do any of the. Which
She's
she
not going to
doesn't have to.
micromanage
She
you.
shouldn't have.
No.
She's not going to come in and pretend she's an admin, which
No.
she's not.
Besides the-
right?
No.
besides
You
the
brought your
fight.
power, and that's what you did.
Right.
You're
Totally.
right.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
You're welcome.
but Brooke and I are usually the forefront.
We're the leaders of this
It
event.
is your event.
It
your
is.
gig.
But you know
can
what?
feel confident in owning that.
Yes.
Thank you, Mary.
But I will say,
Sam totally stepped
Godfrey
up this year.
just stepped up. We did not, without even asking her.
So
She
Sam's
just took the
strength,
reins.
and one of Sam's big superpowers, in my opinions, is creating processes.
Mm.
Right? So
Oh,
she can
yeah.
kind of look at something and say, I think if you do it this way, and then it seems to run a little smoother.
Right.
Yeah.
Would you agree?
Yeah,
She
absolutely.
is just the most.
She can add a process.
She's so organized
Yeah,
and
no,
just
she totally is.
business driven like you.
Well, and I think that
Try.
it was just great to have
Alexa,
her
we have
to
different
have
strengths.
step up and
Yeah.
say, I want to help. What can I do? And I can delegate and help and do things, but at the same time, like when
We
you
didn't have to
when you
ask.
see there's a need
Yes.
for something
Mhm.
and you just take action on it without even having someone be told what to do, that proves the quality, I guess, of the
Yeah.
person,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
She
Yeah.
didn't need to be told
She
what
didn't
to
even
do.
ask. She
She
was
was
like, I
like,
did
okay,
this,
I'm
this,
doing this.
Right. Well,
Right.
she attended the year before and probably watched, and in her brain was like, okay,
Saw the
maybe if
unorg-
they implement something this or move something around or
Correct.
change this,
There
right?
there was some flaws last year.
Well, there's
Listen,
flaws every year.
There is, right? I mean, I had recommendations right afterwards.
Yeah.
My number one was you hired a professional with a microphone.
Use them.
Use 'em.
Weinsteins, get the hell off the
Alexa,
microphone.
Stephanie, stay off the microphone.
I mean, there's one thing to jump on, here and there like you did at this time, but right, like
Oh, it was so
his
much
voice
more
is, you're
smooth.
paying for his voice and
Right.
his
Yes.
ability to be able to command the room.
Right.
We don't
Right?
need us. Yeah.
And
I still did take the microphone.
yeah,
Right?
that's fine.
Well,
that was
and
cute.
it was good. It
yeah,
was perfect.
I think you did a good job.
It
Yeah.
was wonderful.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Yeah. I think
And
that,
so from year 2 to year 3, what did you do right and what did you do wrong and what would you do different?
Well, so I love the sheets of tickets that we did where you didn't have to write your name. You just kept.
correct.
That was so much.
For the
because
raffle.
The second year we had another thing Meredith did not like. We had
Right.
people write Meredith Keach, Meredith Keach, Meredith Keach.
Right.
And Meredith's like, okay, well, what if I buy? Really? I have to sit there and write my name? And I'm like, you're so
100
right.
times?
Why should
Right.
that's
Right.
obnoxious? So this year we stepped that up with
We
the sheets
did.
of tickets. You just
Yeah.
hold one. Everyone's the same. It's the same
Same
exact number.
for 10.
Call it a day.
Brilliant.
Done.
It was.
That
yeah.
was
brilliant.
life changing.
I think there was a little snafu with like the whole writing your name down because so many people wanted to buy raffles and it was getting a little congested.
We
But
did have a line.
but you know what? That's a easy kink to work
Easy
out.
fix. I at that moment where some of my friends were there and they were standing in line, and I said to them, you know what? You can buy raffles for the next 2 hours. Why don't you
Right.
go get a drink first?
And that's what
and they
exactly
were
what
like,
I
oh,
said. I said,
Yeah.
yeah, till
Yeah.
go get a
8:15,
drink.
right
Right.
Yeah, and they were
Smart.
like, oh, okay.
Right.
Right.
And then, wait with your drink in hand.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So that's to your point. It's
Right.
just
Yeah.
easy. It's
Meanwhile,
easy
Mary, your
adjustment.
friends cleaned house. I was so happy.
Oh
Yes.
my
I know.
gosh, I
They
know.
cleaned house.
Yeah.
my
Yeah.
Who won the
I
painting
forgot
of the room?
Laura
Was it
Lee-
your friend?
It was
I know.
Heather.
Heather, what?
Heather won the painting of the room.
Is that who?
Yes, she did.
Love her.
And she
Yeah.
was jumping up and down.
Oh,
So
I
she's
love
buying. She's one of our clients,
Yep.
and she's buying one of our listings.
Yes.
Oh, no,
And so
sir.
she's
She's
so
amazing.
excited because she's redoing the basement, and so she's going to have both rooms painted
Fabulous.
off a donation.
Meanwhile, jumping
that's
up and down.
amazing.
And
Yes,
she
that's
won the
awesome.
Shoveltown one, and
Yep.
she and her boyfriend go to Trivia Night at Shoveltown on
They're
Friday nights.
Oh my
amazing.
goodness.
Amazing.
I'm so happy Laura Lee won
Yes.
Yolanda's.
Yep.
I'm
she's
like,
gonna
Oh yeah,
get-
she had a question. She's like, "What is it?" Because there was
highlights.
no card, right?
We lost it.
Okay.
So just
Yeah.
have them. She can
It was
just
a
call.
month-long
have her-
loss.
I'll text her and I'll just say call.
Okay.
Call mother.
Okay.
And you'll tell Orlando.
I mean,
we were like-
Orlando's perfect for Laura Lee.
Oh.
Right.
They will be a great match.
Yeah.
Yes.
Think about how many people we have that can do our hair that are
Right.
supportive
I
of what
know.
it's
And Brookie was there.
Who won
right?
the
Yeah,
Dyson?
Brookie was-
Yep.
She does all of our hair.
Our,
I forgot.
our best friend Alexa won
Yep.
that as well.
Yes. We're so fortunate.
Does Alexa already go
Cody-
to Brooke?
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
I think
She.
she's
Yeah.
done, but yeah.
Yeah. Cody Pickering's wife Bree won the Dyson.
Yeah.
Yes. And she won something
And
else.
she won Amelia.
that's
She
his
was all
wife?
excited.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's his wife. And he
I didn't realize he
donated
was
a
married.
really
A patio.
awesome,
Like who
premium
donates
raffle.
a
That
Oh
was
my
the
God.
most sought after of all.
Whoever's
of
yeah.
listening, if you know Elizabeth Starr, she is like the most
She's a
amazing
local
person
woman
ever.
from Easton.
And she
people
deserved
know her. She's
that.
like a celebrity.
Yes.
I was so
think
happy
the
she won.
entire room felt the same way.
Yes.
Everyone was like
Yeah.
crying and screaming that she won.
Yeah.
It was
She's just heart of gold. I'm so happy
Right.
for her.
Yes.
oh
Yeah.
So she
I'm
won
so
that.
thrilled.
I forget who won boardroom tickets.
Jody Bryant.
Oh,
That's your friend. Your
Yep.
your peeps.
Yep.
so
Yep.
wonderful.
wonderful.
Well, now, yeah.
I mean, this is the part that I love is that, we're in real estate. We love what we do. And, the people that partner with us to provide these
Mhm.
awesome raffles are, things dedicated to enhancements of homes. And
Right.
but that's who's coming. Like, that's who's there. Like, Bossy donated a septic pump.
Ben
Right?
Oh my
Pinkowitz
God.
won the septic pump.
He goes, good luck, Chris. I make ape duties. Chris is like, great.
But like thinking about how many
But-
people from the office came, like I would love to give that as a gift for, your first pump's on me.
Oh yeah, your first pump, baby.
Right.
God bless
So many
you.
things you can
Yeah.
say with that.
I
We
know.
had,
Right.
I think
It's
our
brilliant.
raffles were unmatched this year. We
How
had the
about
best
Steve
raffles.
Stein gave up
Yeah.
and
And
Josh Godfrey won.
I go.
Could there be a better
No.
person
well,
to
guess
win?
what?
I am
That's
so
going to
happy.
turn into a business partnership.
It is.
Absolutely.
No,
Yeah.
I'm not kidding. I am so happy for the both of them.
Like it's
I
funny
know.
how those
It's
things
amazing.
kind of
I'm like,
match
Josh,
up, right?
I'm
It's like they're
I
meant
went to
to
Steve. I
Yes.
go, Steve, you're gonna love Josh, and I realized I go,
yeah.
Josh, you're gonna love Steve.
So
and they were both like great guy,
business
great guy.
connections were made
Yes.
last
Totally.
night.
Yes.
In addition to everything else,
In
I mean,
addition to the fun. And
Yes.
every
Right.
year, even
Right,
our
right.
first little year, we sold out.
Yeah.
we sell out
It's
every
incredible.
year.
Well,
And Frank
We
Altieri came up
oversold.
and he said, "Thank you for hosting here at Shoveltown."
He
It
did.
meant a
He
lot.
did. He was
It meant
very
a lot.
appreciative.
I will
He
say,
did.
Weinstein Keach can pack a room.
We
We know
can
how to
pack a
fill a
room.
room in
We
2
did.
seconds.
So
We
my
did.
friends were coming. I said, "Listen," they said, "What do we wear?" I said, "You come casual.
Dealer's
Right.
choice.
I want you to
But
be
whatever.
prepared. It's going to be
Dealer's
loud
choice.
Very
and
loud.
chaotic and wicked fun."
Yes.
Wicked
Yep.
fun.
Yep.
And that's kind of what
Even
it is. Like,
Sean,
this is your stuff.
even Sean Hennessy
John
was
Hennessy
there.
came. Yep.
Oh my God, what
In
a
all
job.
The big
glory.
mitts. He gets his tickets.
Yep.
He said, "Where do I go with these?" And he put him in.
Yep.
He said, "Hello, hello, hello,"
Yep.
and then he disappeared.
I said,
Perfect.
Sean, I want to marry a West Point man. He goes, okay, and then he left.
All right, perfect.
And that was
Okay.
it.
He came, did his job, and he left.
That was
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
I said, Sean,
He
you
did
have a
say he
beautiful
wished he could've
family.
stayed.
You have
Yeah.
a beautiful wife. I said, you're so. He goes, thank you. Meredith goes, yeah, you're right.
You do.
Your
I was
wife
like,
is stunning.
yes.
Yeah. He,
All true.
he
Credit
rarely
is
comes
key.
to events.
Okay,
Yeah.
we have to talk about something else that was really successful.
Yeah.
And, we had said in the second year that people wanted to partner with us and all that. So we created the option of sponsoring.
Mm.
And our
Brilliant.
partners at SKM.
Wait, Brookie, weren't you out one night and
Delivered.
you saw?
No, it was me and Alexa.
Well, girls,
so we
how did
we were
that
out with
come
Micah
about?
Maloney.
So we were at Stoneforge.
We were supporting our
We were supporting another attorney.
Attorney.
His name's Kaveh. He's mostly in the Dorchester office.
we were supporting his event.
So he's also at SKM. He had a big birthday party, but also kind of was tying in SKM to it, to get business,
Yeah.
of course.
There was
the
some
girls. So
Patriots
you girls
place.
were doing what you do best, networking.
So of course
Right.
we went. We saw
And
Mike
supporting.
Maloney,
Supporting.
who we love, who is the M in SKM Title Services.
Mm.
And he said, "You know what, girls? My wife used to work for St. Jude's. I love you, girls. You're so supportive of us.
This is a brilliant
We're going to
cause.
give you $5,000.
Amazing.
We were screaming, hugging him,
We said,
jumping
"This
up and
is
down.
enough." And he is. I said, this is a partnership. This isn't even a
Yes.
cold. This is
No, this
premier.
is, he was our one, so SKM was our one and only
So
premier
that's what really
sponsor.
kicked it off.
Amazing.
And then we had others that joined in as well.
Yeah.
We
And
had,
we had Wendy from, Wendy and Dan from Viera and I can't say
Dijon
Filippo
Filippo,
in
yep.
Easton, that law firm.
And-
They're amazing.
Meanwhile, in Dan
We had-
Vieira, he was there and he was popping around and he was so excited.
I love that he
He-
comes.
Yeah,
too.
he
It
always
And
means
you
a
know
lot.
what? It's just such a
It
good
was
networking
so
event for everyone.
amazing. And we had our SKM partners there and we had, our
yeah.
premium raffle donators.
Yep.
We had
We had-
CJ Pickering Enterprises, Hub Maintenance.
We had ACS, with Billy Adams Company donated a lot.
Billy said, I cannot make it, but girls, I'm sending 5 guys and they are going to bring their cash for raffle.
Yeah.
We said brilliant. And we said, we hope they're single.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Billy failed to mention, Billy failed to mention that he was sending the intern. He's not even out of college yet.
Billy!
I go, what year did you graduate?
They were.
I'm an intern.
Yeah.
My
We
girlfriend
had,
Lenny loved them.
Yeah.
She's like, I love the ACS
Yeah.
guys.
We had we had a great raffle from Dave and Karen Howe. They own Dorenzo.
Some people
and
might be
Village
sitting next to
Speech.
Taylor Swift on Sunday
Yeah.
from that raffle.
Right.
And
So I'm in a little bit of a conundrum.
then, we're back to the
Oh.
complaining conundrum.
Alexa has a conundrum.
I think
How many tickets is it?
It's 4.
4.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna go.
Were you
You should
invited?
go.
Yeah.
So she
Yeah.
was invited, and so we have the annual Weinstein Hanukkah party this year. Now, originally, it never would have been this date if there was a Patriots game because we wouldn't have picked this date. There was not a Patriots game because the Patriots game was the following Monday night.
Correct.
But since the Patriots are having a tough time this year, they removed the Monday night game. I forget
Like,
what it's
really?
called. And put
Monday
us-
Night Football.
It's Monday Night Football. I think they call it a flex. And they
Is this
moved
true?
it to Sunday. Yeah, it's called. Yes,
Sunday, 1
Adam said
o'clock.
yes. And they moved the game to Sunday.
1
so now
o'clock.
I said, "Oh my God," because Brooke and I are season ticket holders.
We are.
So we
and
sit
cousin
together.
Joshy, who was supposed to
Right. And so I said, well, now it's 50-50 if I'm going to go to the party because there's only so many hometown games. So now Alexa's been invited to sit in the luxury box.
With her friend that won the premium
Why
raffle.
can't you just
And so
postpone
Alexa,
the Hanukkah party?
there's
We
like
can't.
45 people.
It's
Oh.
too big. Weinstein
already
Hanukkah
set.
party. This has been. I think I remember the first time I met Alexa. I'm going to the Weinstein
Yes.
Hanukkah party in 2003.
Yes.
And
But you know what?
Alexa's
I go
gonna
every
to the
single
game.
year.
She's gonna go. It's all right.
Go
We're
to the game.
I
We're gonna
think-
have fun.
I think.
Yeah.
Brookie's gonna go. I have to go.
Listen, I'm 18 rows behind the end zone. I don't care about the box. I think it's a wonderful thing, but I like to be in the.
Brookie might-
I like to be in the grunt of it. To be honest,
I just think when
I'm
am I
excited.
ever
Right.
gonna have this experience again? Ever?
I mean, it has a parking pass included.
We might be
Right.
calling Darren Striggles.
You can go right out the back entrance with his.
What do you
Parking
think?
spot, too.
I was gonna. You know what? I was gonna call you this morning.
He's VIP. Well,
Meredith's exhausted from the whole conversation.
anyways, moving on.
Would
So-
you go?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh.
You know what? I will say family's everything to me, and I make an effort with my family the entire
She
year.
does.
I don't just wait till the one
No,
Weinstein Hanukkah
she's
party.
in touch with everybody.
I
Correct.
literally go to my little cousins all.
She goes to Needham. She's
Yeah.
all over.
I
the
think-
I don't
place.
think
she's
you
going to
should question
Florida
that
with-
decision.
I don't- yeah.
This is pretty
Right.
exciting opportunity for you to go.
Yeah.
And
Taylor's.
who else will go? Do you know yet? So you and Alexa.
So Alexa's roommate Sam
From
who-
college.
Yep. who Brady Imbornone has a massive crush on.
Are we allowed to
Can we say that?
Oh, yeah.
It's fine. It's out in the open.
What did he say last night? The grass is greener on the other side.
Oh, he's very happy. So she's gonna go, and then I think
You got one ticket left.
Sally probably. Yeah.
Whatever it is. I mean,
yeah.
Brookie, who you bringing?
Well, are you gonna bring D?
I can either bring Damien. I can bring anyone.
Yeah.
So
I mean, we'll
whatever
figure it- yeah.
we'll figure it
Yeah.
out. We haven't figured it out.
But then we'll all tailgate together. Like it'll be so
Yeah.
much fun.
Listen, I wish I had a boyfriend to bring, but
I know.
you know what?
You
I'll
know
go
what?
have fun with my friends.
We have to do our wedding vision boards.
Correct.
No,
At the
we
first of the year.
seriously. No, I think before the first.
Over Christmas week, like when things
Are
are
you?
quiet.
Yeah, you around?
I'm around.
All
I think we
right.
need to do
What-
it.
when
I'll
is
go
it?
get the supplies.
Please, I'm
What is
begging.
this?
We're doing a vision board.
Meredith's head is spinning.
Okay.
We're gonna do boyfriend and wedding vision boards for 2024.
Can we hold that 1 second?
Sure.
We just got to finish with the football game.
Okay.
Oh, but I have a new crush.
Hang
Who?
on.
Tommy DeVito from the Giants.
Alexa. No
Okay.
offense, but
So you're both going to go to the football game. Are you going to go?
So I had
Yes.
originally said it was 50-50,
Now she's going.
but I'm gonna.
Steffi, we're gonna have
Well,
a
So
church run.
80-20
No offense.
in the camp of going.
Mother's divorced from. That's all right.
I mean,
No, it's a wonderful.
I ordered the
thing.
bagel platter.
Great.
I'm bringing 24
well,
sliced
I'm
bagels
very.
with
So you
Lux
guys are
spread
all going to the
cream
game
I'm very
on
upset I'm
Sunday.
missing
And
out
then
food.
where will you pregame?
Well, the girls.
depends.
Yeah,
We
You have
haven't
a
gotten
standing
that far.
reservation.
no, I don't.
Oh.
No, no one. You can't get reservations.
You
there.
can't get reservations.
Some people
This
like
is
to
a
sit
top
down.
secret.
What's
thing.
wrong with your eye?
I have to
Twitching.
wink at you because
Oh.
we can't talk about.
Well,
Some
we
people
might
like
go
to sit
somewhere
down.
for a drink. We might. We're gonna figure it all
We're
out.
gonna figure it out.
Okay.
When it
So
comes to
you're
Sunday,
not
we're not
going to
sure.
Tavolino's. Where will you two go prior to the game starting?
Depends. Honestly, I've actually lucked out every single time that I've been to these games. I know somebody that has the full setup of tailgating. So
Really?
yes, every
Who
single
do you
time.
think will this year?
You mean you're going to
This
tailgate
week.
on Route 1?
I've done it 3
And then
times
walk?
this year.
Well,
Yes.
hello.
No, we
Army
it's
Navy. Mayor and
right
I
across the
were
street.
doing.
You just
we were
cross the street.
we were doing the
And
ice
you
luges
going right by Warmtown.
on Route 1, and we walked right across.
Well, I've said this over
Stephanie
and over
can't-
again.
We
I
had
don't do Route
where
1.
we had the location though was
prime.
it was prime.
Sick.
It was
Yeah, I
just
think it's
Where was
right
it, at
across the
Rodman?
street. It
At
was
Rodman?
No, I
no
think
even
it's-
better.
I think it's like
it was up
A51.
and,
It
and
was
just walked straight
like,
across the street.
when
and
I
in the
tell you,
stadium.
we
Oh, that's
literally
way
went.
better.
Yeah.
Right.
And then I called Mayor.
I-
Oh my God, your car's locked my entire bag.
Oh,
for
yeah,
me."
I was on the phone with her.
I go, Mom.
my
Yeah, she was telling me to
God.
call a client. I go, I can't talk about this right
And
now.
then
digress
what
this
did you do?
conversation.
And then I
called
called
me?
Mayor, and Mayor goes, oh, went on the phone, unlocked it, done.
No, I had my key.
Wait, meanwhile,
that's
I'm
not
trying to get an accepted offer. I'm like, Alexa, pull yourself together.
I'm in the porta potty. I'm like, hello, hi. I just wanted to call you that we have an accepted offer. And then God only knows what else they said.
Okay, go. Let's
Well, you got the
stay
accepted
focused.
offer.
Okay, so
Stay
you may
focused.
tailgate in the parking lot.
Yes.
Okay.
I think so. Well, we'll figure it out. It's only Wednesday, so we need to figure out what we're gonna do.
Do you anticipate that it'll be cold?
I don't know.
Ugh.
That doesn't bother
Let's
me.
bother-
No.
What I'm most excited for
You look adorable in a
is
hat, so it
I
doesn't
love my
matter.
baseball hat and I love the chicken tenders for $12.95. I think it's
Oh,
a fabulous
love it.
deal
Where?
at
At the
Gillette
stadium.
Stadium.
Okay.
I mean, you can't $12.95. They're meaty and delicious. And
Mm.
I adore them.
Delicious.
Keep you
Sunday?
warm.
Now-
You'll be fine.
Sunday's
I
48.
had the vodka lemonades, and they were
Oh, no. Strong? Good.
not great. They were
What's his
just
name?
very acidic.
CJ?
Oh, wait, out of the can?
No.
Oh.
At the
Shame enough.
bar.
Oh my God.
What?
See, so we
You
go
went
to
to the vodka bar?
Brooke and
No,
I.
I don't know. My friends were like, "What do you want to drink?" I said, "I don't know. Get me a drink." And
Well,
they got me that.
So the
Couple
real
of them.
ones go to DraftKings, and we see
Yeah.
CJ,
We
and
go
he
to
pours,
DraftKings.
and he says he pours
Yeah.
a heavy pour, and then he told Brooke and I, "Why don't you come to my car after the game? We'll take some shots."
Oh.
We said, "Oh, no, thank you, but thanks for the invite."
Yep.
Oh.
So we've totally digressed this conversation into football Sunday.
Well, because I wanted to know who.
Well, we
because
were talking
Alexa
about the
Francesco
raffles.
won,
Right.
Right.
and
At the premium
that's
who
raffle.
what
was going to
happened.
go,
Right.
right?
Yep.
So, go moving forward with the
All right.
premium raffle. Then the other one. Tell me about what the boardroom is.
So that is
ACS,
an exclusive
Billy Adams.
thing.
Yeah.
Billy Adams donated that. That is 2 tickets, and it's essentially the
Any-
same thing. I believe it's a whole catered event.
It's
Okay,
yeah, like a private
it's-
suite that's like open.
but it wasn't a specific day, right?
any regular
so
season
that's
game.
awesome that they can pick if
Right,
they want
they're
Celtics
Bruins
or
or
Bruins.
Celtics.
Okay,
So if they're huge Bruins people, if they're Celtics, you can
Yeah.
pick.
got it.
So your friend will just
Yeah.
you can
And you
email
know
Billy and figure that out.
You know what someone said to me last night
What,
was,
Ricky?
these are such great raffle prizes because you can't go online and buy these. Even if you wanted to spend $2,000 or $3,000 a ticket, you can't do
Right.
that
No,
on
these are-
StubHub or
that is
Ticketmaster.
so
These
true.
are elite.
These are
tickets.
elite.
And the painting.
Right.
So
Yep, the painting.
my opinion of how you
Unbelievable.
do it with the raffles is that it's incredible.
Mm.
And I hope you don't change that. I suppose you could, and it's your event, you could do it. But there's something magical about just having them as a raffle. And
Right.
as we kind of talked about, it's interesting how the chips fall into the hands of people that it really supports. Like our client who is buying a home
Right.
and is redoing 2 rooms in her basement. And
Right.
she just, by putting tickets in a basket, she won the one to get that.
right.
Right? It's like, it's fascinating.
It's so fascinating. And, I had reached out to my cousin, Alex Tepper, who owns Hub Maintenance. And that's a maintenance company. They do residential, commercial, everything. And I was like, oh, Alex, I'm doing this event. I'd love for you to, be a part of it, whatever you'd like to donate. I kind of left it up to him. I was like, if you want to do like an iPad or whatever, AirPods, like just something simple. He comes back and says, we're going to do 2 rooms painted in the home. I didn't even think of that. I thought it was genius. Like he came up with that and I thought it was awesome. And, it's amazing what a painted wall can do. Stephanie always says
Yeah,
that.
it's
Like
so
the first
true.
thing you need to do is a fresh coat of paint.
Yes.
So I think that,
It's
we love to.
people were like love. They love
jumping
every year.
up.
They love that.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I just think that it's just, there's so much to talk about. It's so exciting. I'm like giddy. I'm beaming. Like what an event we
And I
had.
will say one of the big exciting prizes of the night was what Stephanie picked, the Dyson blow dryer.
People love a
Oh,
blowout.
Denise Stein was praying to the Lords that she would win.
I mean,
She has thick,
I know. I was.
a
The
long,
winner
thick mane.
was jumping up
Me.
and down like she was on
Right.
the Price is
Yes.
Right and
Yes.
just won the Showcase Showdown.
And
That
why is the Dyson so elite? Like we
It
gotta
just
bring
because
is.
who would spend $400 on a hair dryer?
honestly,
Not the average
Not Meredith
Joe.
Keach.
right. I
Never.
buy some crazy things, but that's not on my list.
No,
Even to
exactly.
me, that's outrageous.
I have-
Well, exactly, and that's what made it so special.
I have a
And
knockoff from
sought
Amazon.
after.
You do?
Yeah.
What do you have? The shark?
No, it's my mom gave. It's legit a knockoff.
Oh my god!
I thought I was buying a Dyson.
Sort of for $50.
Right.
But she's like, I can't wait. I told her, she's like, I'm gonna use it tomorrow morning. I'm so excited.
I wonder if her hair will look different.
we
We'll
should
have-
ask.
We should
Will
have her
she
do
not
like a
have
before and
static
after.
Jess has the Dyson and her hair looks spectacular.
Jess
when she
has-
blows it
always
out.
looks good.
I'm
Yeah.
lazy. I go to Brooke Semino and
Yep.
get my hair blown out.
Yeah, I have
Yeah.
been getting the weekly blowout. It's
I
kind
mean,
of
that's-
life changing.
Never forget when Shay Hennessy asked for a weekly blowout.
As she
Oh,
should.
she did not.
At 12 years old.
She's so iconic.
Meredith had to say, no thanks.
I mean, I'm 56. I just started. So if she started
Yeah.
getting them, you know what's
Imagine.
fascinating is Lois Jane Pavlakis never once in 81 years ever washed her own hair
Oh,
in
What
the
about-
shower.
Yeah.
She never washed her hair in the shower.
this is
So when she was a
amazing.
little girl, her mother would wash her hair in the sink
people do
and then
that.
blow
she
it
had
out.
that thick.
And
those
as
thick
as
curls.
she got older, she never ever, she only washed her hair in the sink, never washed her hair in the shower. And then probably, I think in her 30s, she started going to the hair salon
It was
Once
a
a week
to get a blowout.
Yep.
Right.
So
Once a
she
week.
never, she never washed her hair in the shower.
That's amazing.
Isn't that fascinating?
Yeah,
Yeah.
when I would go to Florida, there would be
There's no
nothing.
shampoo.
No.
Lois didn't wash her hair.
Wow, that's
Interesting.
interesting.
It's a store-bought
I
hairdo.
kind of like to wash my hair in the shower. You
Well,
feel
not nothing,
well,
but it's a
toe
lot
clean.
of work too.
My mother always had her hair was so thick and
Yeah.
it was just hard.
Well,
Yeah,
she's
but
always so put
my hair's
together
longer.
and looks
And
gorgeous.
35
Yeah,
to 40
it
minutes.
takes a
That's
long
what it
time.
takes you guys, right?
Oh my god.
That's mine.
Brooke
Mine
said
was longer.
everyone else she does 30 minutes. I'm sure for me and you, she has to do an hour for my hair.
You know, we
because it
have,
takes it's so
It's a lot.
thick and
It is.
long and
Right. Yeah, you
Right.
girls have similar hair.
we do. Mine's a
Yeah.
little bit thinner than Alexa's, but
but you
It's a
have
lot
the
of work.
long.
it is long. You know,
Yeah.
Stunning girl.
Yep.
Stunning.
So the Dyson
Yeah,
and
the Dyson was a big
also
hit.
the food was fantastic. It was perfect.
I barely got to eat any pizza.
People were loving
Everyone
the
was
wings.
hovering.
The pretzel bites were so delicious.
Yeah.
I loved all the different sauces.
with them like a
I didn't eat anything.
a server. I did not either.
I had like two
I had an
pretzels.
incredible piece of pizza. I don't even know what
Brooke
was on
was
it, but it was
basically
so
walking
good.
around with her clipboard,
Serving.
making sure everything was going smoothly.
Correct.
You know who took a seat back this year?
Oh.
Kimmy Imbornone.
She did.
Well, she thinks she tore her meniscus, so she had to sit down.
oh,
Oh.
No
Wait,
wonder.
No wonder. Yeah.
I was gonna say
couldn't
Kimmy
believe
was
it.
not walking around
She-
like her usual.
I said,
Kimmy.
wow, Kimmy's really taking a back seat.
No, it was the
She-
meniscus.
it was
Her
her
hair looked fabulous.
And
by
well,
the
She
way.
had a blowout.
Yeah.
From Brooke Semino.
Yeah.
And meanwhile, she did get up because she was like, I'm itching to sell some raffle tickets. So she was marching around
itching
at
to
one
sell
point.
Yeah.
She
She's
couldn't
a
take
seller.
the line.
She
She
can't
couldn't
sit
take the
back.
line. She said, I got to get up.
She said this line is not good.
Meniscus torn or not. She said, I'm getting up. So
When will we find out about the meniscus?
she has an MRI on Friday.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, my
Okay.
mother-in-law just had hers fixed.
Oh.
It was
I think it'll
easy.
be fine. I was going to say.
It was easy. They do it arthroscopic.
It's
They go
fine.
in, you walk
Kimmy
in
will
when
be
you
fine.
leave.
Yep.
And no more pain.
No more pain. And
Yes,
well,
Bricky.
I just wanted to say too that we had some additional sponsors that were new this year. We had Shoveltown Home Inspection.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah, that's
Oh,
awesome.
right.
That was a
Yeah.
big
Did
one.
Dean was
Wait
he
a
able to
minute.
come? Did we
They
take
gave, what did they give?
$500? They were
$500.
bronze.
That
were
is
bronze.
so wonderful.
Yep. So Dean.
Yeah.
Yep. $500.
Thank
Yeah.
you, Dean.
I know.
Dean
and
Murphy.
It was a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
All stemming from a one home inspection.
You know what? You
And a
girls,
lunch.
And
At
a
the
lunch.
Corrigan's.
Don't
you
forget about the lunch.
girls-
I mean, they've been one of my top
Don't forget about the buffalo
home
chicken wrap.
inspections for a long time.
I love a buffalo chicken.
you-
wrap.
I was in
Girls.
awe about the buffalo chicken wrap. I couldn't believe it.
Alexa didn't know you had a buffalo chicken wrap.
What did you want me to eat? A salad?
Right
I was
now.
just, I don't
You
know.
girls know how to get raffles.
That's right.
Yeah.
Can
You know,
we say how
people
much
do
we
not
raised?
say no to these girls.
Yeah.
Maybe
no,
at the
right.
very end.
We want to say how much we raised this year.
Well, we don't.
How much
A
longer?
couple more
We have
minutes.
like another 10 minutes.
Yeah, I think we should keep the people waiting.
Can we talk about if you go on a date?
Oh, here
Let's
we go.
kind of
I was
transition out
waiting
for a
We're
minute.
43 minutes in, and now we're talking
Yeah.
about dating. I
All
can't
right,
believe
go
it's
ahead,
been this
Mary.
far.
You go on a date. What do you order for food? Or what do you, more importantly, what would you never order for food on a date?
I'd probably say something, not that I'm dating,
With your
something
hands.
green. You don't want to get anything stuck in your
Well, no, I don't
I
want
was
to be
thinking like
messy.
fish.
Like a
Oh,
burger
right.
would be too much, I think.
Yes, I agree.
Like I don't.
Mm.
I would get like.
I would eat normally. I'm very comfortable with the
Me
way I
too.
eat, so I don't care. Like, I'll eat what I want.
But
And
I think I don't need to be wiping my face, messy, dripping. So I think something like that.
How about what's an ick when guys go on a date that, like, they order? Because I went on a date.
I
and
went
I
on-
was sitting at the bar,
Yeah.
and the
What
guy
did
that
you
I was with ordered a bone-in
Okay.
ribeye steak
Seriously.
at the bar. I was like,
It sounds like something Anthony would
Yeah.
I was like, wait a minute. What? We're at La Cucina. Can't you just get like the
Oh,
vanilla
not-
vodka
oh,
and move it
not
along?
him. Oh God.
I was like, this is insane.
He wanted a bone-in ribeye.
Bone in. I'm like, we're not at the Capitol.
Wait,
for
but
it.
you know
I
what,
went on a
though?
date and the man took the ketchup and put it on his hamburger and then spread it with the finger.
No way.
Are we
Did
gonna
that-
say
was
who?
that- you were done.
No. Should we say who it was?
That's an immediate ick for
I
me.
came home and told mother, and she said, "Sometimes you have to overlook these things."
Wait. I don't know if I could see past that one. But
You
Okay,
know,
so you're
uh,
saying, ladies, you're saying that
You know.
eating manners might be a kiss of death for you.
Well, don't be a slob pig. Yeah.
Okay.
I will
But you know
say-
what I do like? If I'm going on a date, I like drinks and a few apps. I
Yeah,
don't think
keep
we
it
need a full sit down mac and
First date
cheese
vibes.
steak.
It's like
Yeah.
we don't,
casual.
I don't need to get a full chicken parm.
Well, yeah, but that's a problem if you're going out for lunch. What kind of app? You can't do a drink and apps for lunch.
that's why I got a buffalo chicken wrap. I thought
You
it
were
was-
smart.
I would have got a
right.
turkey wrap. But yeah.
Yeah, it's the same
I like
thing.
buffalo
Same thing,
chicken.
yeah,
Right,
me
it's the
too.
same
It's
thing.
you can't.
Yes.
Yeah, you can't
with
get
my
an app.
seltzer water.
If you're well, that's because
Would
We're not disclosing.
Would you get a salad?
I
Yes,
would. If
I would
that's
get
what I
like a
wanted.
if
like
the salad
not
was
like
good.
not a boring. I would get like a if it was like one of those like tacos. I don't know, like something
With a bunch of stuff in
delicious.
it?
Yes.
Alexa, you don't even eat taco salad.
Yes, I do.
When's the last time you had a taco salad?
I don't know, but I like them.
You like Taco Bell.
I
Yeah, I
do.
don't think you like taco
Oh my
salads.
God.
second.
If someone was like, "Do you want to go to Taco Bell, KFC on our first date?" I would be like, "Marry me now."
Really?
That's all it takes for Alexa Weinstein, whereas Brookie has a little bit higher standards.
I would say so. Yeah.
Maybe second date Taco Bell. But yeah.
I mean, really, Sissy.
What type of chivalry do you expect?
I mean, at
None.
least hold the
bar is
door
pretty
open
low.
for us.
None.
The bar's low.
If they ever asked to split, I would like be horrified.
So you expect.
I've stopped offering. I used to be like, "Do you want to split?" But what if they said yes?
So you
And I'd be like,
expect them to pay
Yes.
when you go out to lunch or dinner on a date.
Yes.
Yes.
I mean, if they're asking you out on a date,
Yes.
they should pay.
Agreed.
Okay, so it comes down to who asked.
Well, I think that at some point it's kind of like if you're 1, 2, 3 dates in, the guy's paying. After that, if I want to say, "Oh, want to go grab breakfast," I'll pick up the breakfast or something like that.
Somebody said,
Yeah.
I
mean,
won't go out with them if they can't pay. That means they can't afford me.
Well,
Okay.
You know what?
It's a valid
I don't
point.
hate that.
Me neither.
How about little things
I mean, I
like
would like-
opening the door for you?
Yes,
Love that.
I would
Chair
have.
out?
Yeah. I mean, I don't need the chair, but
You don't need the chair
I
either.
would just, if they didn't open the door for me, like if it slammed back, I'd be like, "Oh my god!"
Well, I do think it's sweet when people show that they care, you
Yeah.
know, that they want to do more.
What
for
about
someone.
okay? So say you met someone on Hinge, you're talking. What if they were like, "I'll pick you up before"? That I think is a little weird. If you don't know them and you met online,
And what if they picked you up in a pickup truck?
Correct. That doesn't bother
what
me.
like a F-350? I'd love that. With
Okay.
some
Yeah, I
mass-
think for the first date or two, you meet someone like there, and then after
that's
that,
what I would say. And then if it's then
Back
they'll
in the
start-
day, it would be rude to meet you there.
Yeah,
Back
but now
in the day,
I don't know
when I
you.
was younger.
I don't.
now it's the
I know,
standard.
but I'm just saying it's changed.
I don't want
It
to go
has.
in your like.
No.
I'll just
So
go
you'd
with it.
prefer
You need an
for
escape.
for a few dates to meet someone, meet
there. We'll
Meet
meet
there.
the
there.
guy there.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally. I think that's normal.
Yes.
I like that. Well, and too, like if you're living in the city, like Alexa.
I mean, it would just be easy. Yeah.
Why
Like
would
if we
somebody
were going like
consider
a Bowery,
that?
I would probably
Right.
just walk.
At what point would you kiss a guy
would
after
drive?
lunch, or would it be after dinner?
Ooh.
I would smooch after lunch.
Lunch.
I would too.
You know what? If he was cute and we had a great time and he leaned in, I would not be leaning away.
I agree.
Okay.
I
After
agree.
lunch.
I agree.
I mean, but
wouldn't
I
lean
kiss
away.
I kiss all my friends like we do the Jewish kiss. Like I don't
Okay.
What's the Jewish?
So you don't
kiss?
hold
Like
much stock
this.
in a kiss.
like no.
Whoa, this is getting
Like
weird.
that. Like
The
we do.
Jewish
I do that
we
to her
do
every
that.
time I see her.
All
It's-
right.
Do
And it's
people
an
think we're
Italian
weird?
thing too.
Right,
Okay.
right. It's basically touching of the cheek.
It's the
and
Italian
air
thing.
kiss.
It's like
It is the touching
So
of the cheek.
Right.
cheeks, not lips.
cheek air kiss.
no, we
Correct.
don't do lips.
Correct.
Auntie Harriet does lips. I'll do lips with her.
Okay.
The Weinstein family, they do.
They do those.
Tongue? No tongue?
no tongue. They
No.
just like a kiss on the lips.
You know
Okay.
what?
I didn't grow up like that, so I turn my head.
Okay.
I used to. Now I don't turn anymore. You know,
Okay.
with Auntie H.
Alexa's too tired to turn. She'll take it straight to the lips, huh?
Yeah,
Okay.
you would kiss Auntie H on the
Of
lips.
course I would.
Yeah.
She's a
She's an
legend.
icon.
We gotta
We
get
gotta
Auntie H on here.
If we could get her on, it would be.
Oh my gosh.
That would
she's
go
a
viral.
absolute riot.
Now, for a lunch date, or quite frankly, for a dinner date, would you meet the gentleman in your hometown where you could run into people? Or do you pick a date choice
I would. No,
farther away?
I would. It
No, I don't
depending
care.
who it was.
Who cares?
Yeah, I don't care.
I
They
would.
don't care.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because if I see someone
Like
"Hi,
I've
how
done,
are you?"
I think I've done
This is
Corfinio once
who
or
and-
twice. Like
Right.
it's fine.
This is so and so.
I would just be like, oh, this is my friend Jack. Hi.
Hi, Jack.
We just say friend.
yeah, just say. I don't even have to say.
And
You
then
say,
they
this
just
is
know.
Alexa. Nice to see you.
Yeah, I wouldn't. That's fine.
If somebody has any social cues, they'll realize what's
They'll
going
know
on,
exactly.
and they'll say hello and move it along.
Mm.
Honestly, a lot of people don't have social.
Well,
cues.
then
Totally.
someone
I've been
asked.
starting to
I was at
realize.
Corfinio with Daniel, who's on our team, and someone asked if we were dating.
Oh my god!
He doesn't really like me in that way
Oh.
because Daniel's a boyfriend.
Mm.
Mhm.
So I said that. How do you? I mean,
Just
Well,
say no.
no cues
If Brittany
there.
says you say no, and then hopefully they'll move it along.
Yes.
Correct.
Right.
I love to just move it along.
Yep. Keep it pushing.
Onward.
I
Yeah.
mean, this is fascinating
I know.
stuff.
Yeah.
It's a weird dynamic that we're in with this
I need to
dating
go on
thing.
I haven't been on a date in a
Same. I'm
time.
itching.
So just like in our work, if you were to say to me, I need some business, well, how do you go prospect for a date?
Yeah.
You have to put the work in.
We go on Bumble.
You girls aren't
The
putting the
apps.
work in.
Yeah.
It's
And
a lot of
sometimes
work.
It
you
is a
can,
lot
like,
of work.
find someone on Instagram, like not like in that weird way, but
I
like,
just fixed someone up.
Oh.
Yep. My friend called me And we started talking, and she said, I have a son. He's 26. Would you date 26?
Well,
Brookie?
it sounds like
Alexa
you
will
just-
not.
It sounds like you just set this person up. so-
Well, I'm just asking in general.
Well, if my
so.
mom,
Oh.
I mean,
Well, all right. Well,
I
now
don't
I
know.
know.
They have
I
to be,
wouldn't-
but they have to be
I
very
wouldn't
mature.
be. Yeah, I wouldn't
He's
be jumping
very
for
mature.
joy. But
He's in finances. He lives in the Back Bay.
Oh,
Oh.
well, I'm into
oh,
that.
so
Oh,
sweet.
well.
We'll show the.
Can we go
picture.
back just a minute? So you go to the apps is how you find someone. So
Or
basically,
Instagram, Alexis said.
Well, yeah,
right?
like you can.
Insta?
Like I feel like I talk to like a few people that are like here and there, but then I don't.
They slide
so you're
into your
just going
DMs.
through like
Breadcrumbing.
you're
You're we're
scrolling
swiping.
to see, oh, this person looks cute, that person looks cute,
Right.
and that's where you're going to
kind
pick it up.
like acquaintances. Sometimes you can be like, oh, we
Yeah,
should
like-
grab a drink sometime.
Right. You know,
If that
things
makes
like
sense.
I mean, I'm one of my very close friends from college reconnected with someone from college through Instagram, just
Oh.
like, hey,
I
how
know.
are you? I
Yes.
saw you in this photo, whatever. Like, want to grab a drink, and they're living together now.
So what about tennis? Have you found that there are
Oh.
single people at tennis?
Actually, so I do the clinics on Thursday nights, and at 7:30, this group of guys comes in, and there are some younger men.
Brookie was claiming snacks.
They were
They
cute.
were snacks.
They were cute. So I haven't, obviously I'm not at their level, so I can't play with them. They do their own thing, but I'm there and they're there. So I try to be consistent and go on Thursday nights so that the more they see me, maybe someone will feel inclined to make a move.
Yeah. I think of face to face or, hey, I'd like you to meet someone. I know this person and I feel good about it is a good way to meet
I
people.
feel like it's tough for the guys to make a move.
Oh
If
my,
you're-
I don't feel bad for
if
them.
you're a little shy.
Well, I mean, it feels nice when somebody approaches you, so they need to be a little bit more confident.
Boys, you need to step up to the plate.
Well,
Right.
I think roles are changing as they have been. I mean, it's not even I'm not revealing something profound here,
things
but
are different now. It's a way different
Dramatic.
ball game.
Yeah, like I told Alexa to reach out to someone, and I'm like, well, just say, when do you want to grab a drink? Or let's grab a drink.
I did,
And she did it twice. And he's like, yeah.
and then nothing.
How about next time you say, would you like to grab a drink on Thursday? You have to be
I know.
concrete, and
But how many times am I supposed to like?
then you move it along. I will say I have a massive crush on Jared Freed, who's a comedian from Needham. He lives in New York City.
Oh.
And
He's Jewish.
Yeah, he is Jewish. He's wonderful. He's
He's
cute.
shortened to his last name.
He
That's fine.
is what I don't know, maybe
apparently
8.
not.
I don't know. Did he?
Probably.
Okay, keep going.
They all
Jared
did.
Freed.
He's
It was
about-
Friedman. He dropped them in.
Okay,
He dropped
Freed.
them in.
Okay.
And anyway, so he has a podcast, whatever. I don't really listen to the podcast. I'm more of a passive fan. I think he's funny, whatever. I follow him on Instagram. One of my friends texted me saying, Jared's doing this thing where if you write an email in and, they'll select a few emails, they'll read it aloud, and Jared will pick to go on a date with one person
Rookie.
that he likes the email. So I put in an email and I don't know. We'll see. I mean,
Wait,
this is
when
me
was
going
this?
outside my comfort zone.
When did you put the email in?
I sent it yesterday morning.
You didn't tell me that.
Can we get him on the podcast? Can we Skype?
Absolutely.
Adam, can we Skype somebody for the podcast?
I feel like he would love to just come and be here in person.
I love this.
Can you please, Brookie, reach out to him immediately?
Well, can we wait to see if I get the date or not?
No.
I mean, how fun is it meeting new people? Even
It's
if you
fun.
don't
Brookie wrote the email. I'm so
wanna
proud of you.
have a
You know
family
what?
together.
He's
I'm like
a
a proud
creative.
mother.
I tried to be
You
creative.
have
we'll
to.
see.
You have to do these things.
I
You
mean,
have to
wait.
go for it because
Yeah,
fear,
agreed.
right?
Yeah.
You'll just be held back in your life if you're afraid or what are they going to think?
Right.
You just have to go for it.
Right.
So
Your whole world will open up on a daily basis.
you just never
if
know.
you just go for it.
Yep.
Be confident and go for it.
Yeah. I like
And what's
that.
your goal in these dates?
I want to get
to
married.
find a husband?
I'm like, I
So
want to.
you wanna
I'm dating to marry.
Find a husband and start a family.
Yeah.
So you're looking for when you go on these dates at this point in your life, you're looking for a life partner.
I'm looking for a boyfriend who turns fiance, who turns husband.
Got it.
Correct.
We're
You're
done with the. We're done with the casual.
So when you are having conversations, are you asking them point questions that would like interview questions?
Like your non-negotiable list.
Yeah, I think in a
Mm.
like, you know,
I feel like
smooth way. Like it's kind of sometimes it just naturally, like in your mind, you're checking things off and saying yes or no through conversation instead of saying, you know, where do you see yourself in 5 years? Do you have a sister? Do you have a brother? Do you like dogs? Do you like cats? What's your favorite food? Things that just come up through experiences and conversations get checked off the list.
Is it like, I feel like you know immediately when you meet somebody.
You do.
It's just like when our buyers walk into a house and we tell them all the time, you're going to know immediately when you walk into the house, you're going to get goosebumps and you're just going to know it's the one. So I feel like it's exactly the same when you're meeting, when you go on a date. It's not like, kind of like, I don't know, maybe.
And even if that person does get you excited and you feel like that, like I'm not going to like stop myself and like say like, I'm not going to still chase that person. I'm going to go live my life and see what's next if somebody isn't capitalizing on what's in front of them.
True that.
Brilliant.
This is
Mic drop.
How much did you guys raise last night?
Drum roll. $21,650.
Can you believe it?
You over doubled.
Okay.
More than doubled.
Congratulations, Brooke
$1,000.
Year after year,
and
you've
Alexa
doubled.
Weinstein.
Year after year, you've doubled.
Yes.
Over 21,000.
That is
Yep.
incredible.
We should go for 30 next year.
And just
gonna do
think
it.
that first year,
$5
we were
grand.
screaming over
I
5.
know.
Screaming over 5.
that
All
like
for
makes me
these
want to
children
cry.
who need it. It's
Yeah.
You girls.
A nice check
I
going
told
to
Brookie,
St. Jude's
Brookie,
Research
we need to
Hospital.
take you girls out for lunch. You worked so hard. You did all this. And what did you say, Brooke?
I said, Stephanie, really, there's absolutely no need. We don't need to go to lunch.
I'd like to go to
We'll
lunch,
take the
though.
lunch. I'll take it.
I said,
I love a
I
ladies'
said I
lunch.
appreciate the thought, but
Can we not
I
go to
want-
lunch today? Meredith and I already ate breakfast and lunch.
Yeah, I was
I already
starving
ate
from last
too.
night.
No, not today. But
We're not
But
gonna-
we do
I'd like
wanna
to do a
take-
ladies' lunch.
Yes.
We're
Yeah.
doing
Ladies
ladies'
who
You
lunch.
girls deserve it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sam too.
Yeah,
I was gonna say,
Sam,
and
Samantha.
and Sam.
We're so fortunate that we are led by such strong team leaders that support us in these type of activities. And it all starts with Meredith and
hello.
Stephanie.
Oh,
Yeah.
and that is on.
And then to the kids.
Yeah. We love you guys.
Oh,
do.
All right.
That's it.
Well, I guess
Thanks,
that's a wrap. We get
everyone.
closed up early now.
We do. We have
We're
to give
closing
a
up
minute.
shop.
They're
Right.
like, who is it? Who's the governing body? FAA. What is it called that makes us do a thing early? You were telling me earlier.
It's a committee.
Yeah.
It's a
It's
committee.
some
That's all we
committee.
need to
Some
know.
Some committee said we had to can it. a
Wrap
minute
it up.
early.
Yeah.
So
Wrap it
so
up.
that's what it is. Well, congratulations, again,
Congratulations.
girls.
Thank you,
You
guys.
worked your butts off and you
Thank
put
you.
on another amazing event.
Thanks
And
for
we are
having
so
us.
proud of you.
So proud.
Thank
And we're
you.
looking forward to seeing what you guys do next year for the
Yep.
St. Jude's event.
If you decide to do it next year.
We
Oh,
will
we're doing
definitely
it.
do it.
Oh, we're doing
all
it.
for the St.
Yeah,
Jude's
they're all
Children's
excited.
Research Hospital.
Yep.
Yay.
Awesome.
Thanks, everyone.
Woo. Ciao, ciao.